Singapore. So before going to MDIS, I would like to throw some lights on Singapore as a country. Why do people chose MDIS? Sorry, Singapore as a country. It is the richest and safest country in the world. Though Singapore has no natural resources for by its own, like coal or oil or gold, but it managed to be as a being a richest country in the world because of its location. It's a Ireland located between Asia and European countries, so which is a very important trade route between Asia and Europe. So like all the trade routes, like they stop in Singapore, and all the manufacturing, all the processing parts taken care in Singapore, and that will be passed out to the different other parts of the world. So which make the Singapore as a business and financial hub for whole Asia, and it is also easiest place for doing any business. So currently there are 30,000 international companies are located in Singapore, which had initially the basic setup and they developed well. So and also like this is a regional manufacturing.
Connect your menus.
So can you hear? Hello?
Yes,
So this is also a regional manufacturing hub for electronics, logistic and biomedical science, as well as transport. And if you see Singapore population, it's 5.7 million people, out of which almost half of 5.7, which is 2.16 million people are foreign nationals, which means Singapore is like half of the populations are the people who gone for a job. So Singapore has jobs for international people, and it has a multicultural society with a low crime rate. And if you see the per capita, highest average income of the population is like 3,270 Singapore dollar per month, which means everyone in the country, they earn approximately 1.5 lakhs of INR. And coming to MDIS, MDIS is one of the oldest private institution in Singapore, established in 1956, which is now touching almost 65 years of education and training. And with this 65 years, like really like had a good time to have a good relationship with all the industries there in Singapore as well as the nearby Asian countries. And this is a non-profit professional institute, which means the surpluses, the profit that comes in a year will be channelized to the organizational growth, infrastructure, and for developing the curriculum. So all the profits will be spent on the curriculum development, so the student will learn the updated curriculum that match with the current industrial requirements. And if you see MDIS, it's a fully integrated campus with a hostel accommodation where the student can stay in campus safely. There is a separate hostel for men and women. And there are, like if you see the international student count, there are approximately 12,000 international students comes every year to MDIS from different 80 countries in the world to take up their study with MDIS. And our academic programs are ranges from O level, that is like the student with the 9th standard qualification can very well enter into MDIS college. It just they can start from the O level, A level, and they'll go to the next pathways up to master's degree. And if you see the schools wise, MDIS has business school, school of engineering, school of life science, school of tourism and hospitality, and there is a school of technology, school of medium and communication, school of psychology, school of health and nursing, school of fashion and design, and we have school of language and education. So all the schools are inside the MDIS campus, which is in Queenstown. And if you see the progression path, as I told you earlier, the student can start their O level, and they can go to international foundation diploma, and they can go to diploma or international diploma. They'll be going to advanced or higher diploma and they'll do the final year of bachelor degree, and they can end up in the master's degree. And all the schools have ranges from the basic international foundation course to master's level. And coming to engineering streams, like as Study Metro like said, this is a day for engineering. So like I especially give thought on engineering courses. If you see Singapore, there are like 5 engineering streams are have high scope in getting jobs there in Singapore. The number one that you can give it to robotics and automation. Yeah, why robotics is important? Singapore is actually in the transition phase into a smart nation now, because the government is working to make the country as a smart one, where all the services are automated, where there will be the less manpower required, but to increase the productivity as well as to enhance the safer working conditions. So for that, say they are making robots to make the work of human there. And the best example, if you see Shanghai airport in the new terminal 4, which is opened recently, so all the passengers, they can check in, they can do the immigration clearance, they can do all the works up to their boarding gate without any human interaction. So it is already robotic managed airport. It's already. So likewise, the country is moving towards robotics technology, and to make the Singapore as the smartest nation in the world. So it's a growing field, and it is, as it is a growing, obviously they require the professionals and skilled people who are from the background of robotic and automation. And this is the first stream that is going to be demanded in Singapore. And second comes electronics and electricals. When there is a smart nation comes in picture, obviously they need the term IoT, which is Internet of Things, which is an essential element that requires to make the make something into the smart one. So as Singapore and people there in Singapore, leaders in Singapore, they are actually working on making the country as a smart nation. So they are actually like they need this electronics and electrical support to make it happen. Say for example, sensors like especially like if you see the lamp post, they are planning to make it as a smart lamp post. Like when the people or vehicle cross there, it will automatically switch on and switch off. And also like they are going to come up with a automatic vehicle system. So obviously for these plans, they need electronics and electrical support to make it happen. So obviously which means they need engineers from these background as well. And this is a second topmost demand going to happen in Singapore nearby future. And third comes mechanical. As I told you earlier, Singapore is Ireland, and it is a manufacturing hub. It is for especially for the cars, automobile parts, oil drilling equipments, petroleum refining parts, ship repairments, offshore platform, and construction. So all these manufacturings are happening right now, happening in Singapore, which is evergreen requirement and demand for mechanical engineering people to work at the back end. And the final one is a biomedical. And yes, computer and computer science engineering people also very much needed, because as I told you earlier, around 30,000 international companies are already in Singapore, which is 20-25% of it from IT companies. So they need computer people as well. And the final one is a biomedical engineering. You can give thought. Biomedical engineering
Rani, I
is
think
again, if you see Singapore is Singapore has a world-class medical system. So Singapore is the only country that manages this COVID-19 right now. So you can see
Rani, I think there is some issue with the internet. Your voice is breaking.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. So I was saying, so all the medical systems in medical institutions in Singapore, the government insists to use the robotic systems. They combine the healthcare where they are going to use the medical robotics to take care of the old age people and patients. So obviously, this biomedical engineering also going to have a very good scope in future. So you people who are planning to do robotics, electrical and electronics engineering, mechanical engineering, biomedical engineering, and computer engineering, yes, Singapore is the best country to choose for your studies. Coming to MDIS School of Engineering, we are offering three different
I'm really sorry
engineering.
Rani, I'm sorry to intervene. I would really appreciate if you can just wrap up as soon as possible because we have other spots
I'm
too.
doing it. That's all. I'm going to finish it. So we are giving three programs, which is the robotic technology, which is awarded by University of Plymouth, UK, and we are giving electrical and electronics engineering, Teesside University, UK, and mechanical engineering by Teesside University, UK. All three engineering programs are 36 months, which is 3 years time, where the student will finish 4 years studies into 3 years time. The tuition fees will be coming around 45,000 SGD, which is 25 lakhs. So the cost wise, it's very budgeted, and duration wise also. And if you see the salary package for engineering in Singapore, engineering person, so they earn around 7,580 SGD, which is lowest range will be 4,000. It will go up to 10,000 SGD, which is ranges from 2 lakhs to 5 lakhs. And tuition fees wise, if you see all the foundation courses to master's courses, this you can see it in our website as well. You can refer it. And living expenses, it varies from depends on your expenses, like $720 to it goes up to 1,800 SGD, which is for Indian money 36,000 to 1 lakh you can spend. And this is our auditorium. This is a classroom structure. And this is a hostel, integrated hostel that I mentioned earlier. And this is a hostel room. You have single room, you have double room, and you have a cot sharing type as well. And this is a MDIS residences, features that you can see it in our website as well. This is a gym, and you have other student facilities and clubs. These are the support facilities that is listed in our MDIS website itself. You can check it there as well. And career assistant unit is actually a very important thing that we work for students placement as well. So we have a separate department that works for it, where the student will be registering with our career portal, where we have 1,000 registered employers already there. So the career assistant unit basically helps a student to have career series workshops, job placement programs. We do have MDIS career fair every year, and experience workshops and career development talks will be going. So all these 3 years the student will be guided with the career assistant unit, and end of the year with the help of them will place the students according to their interest and the skill match with the industries. And these are the few testimonials that you can come across. You can see it in our website as well.
I'm really sorry to interrupt.